What's guys, Yvonne here in this video. It is actually around 11 o'clock right now. It's pretty late. I realized that ever since like after Halloween, I've never really filmed like really late. I've always filmed like you know at the day during the daytime, but I kind of thought I might as well film late at night on a Saturday, even though this video is, as you're watching it, it's Sunday or later. But today in this video, I want to be doing a review on Tickle Me Elmo from TMX and Elmo himself. Elmo, as known as on Sesame Street. And I'm pretty sure if you guys all know who Elmo is, so I'm pretty sure I don't have to explain. But now, this is not the first Tickle Me Elmo that was ever made. It's probably the most popular, but the first Tickle Me Elmo was made in, I'm not for sure, but I'm gonna say he was made in 1991 or 1990. But as you guys know from Tickle Me Elmo, this was actually made in 2006, and I think they made them. I don't know how long they made them for, but they made them for a few years, and then they stopped at one point. Now I'll explain where I got this because it is pretty rare to kind of find these nowadays. And I realized that they're in really good condition. That just overall they're in pretty good shape. Even though this came out over like 13 years ago, and I'm only 2 years older than this version of Tickle Me Elmo, which I'm really which is pretty crazy. But yeah, so let's take a look at the box. Just gonna move you over here. But this was actually made in 2006, and so as you can see on the box right here is Elmo basically trapped in a suitcase looking thing. It has all these warnings where it says a man may cause uncontrollable laughter and tickle X out, and it's kind of like it's kind of like a warning thing. Now, as you guys might not know this, but I actually this is not the first Tickle Me Elmo that I've ever had. I got this at a like a sale. Not necessarily a thrift shop, but I was at the fairgrounds in my town, and they do like this kind of sale where they kind of like sell stuff that's been used and stuff like that. And when I was there, I found like a couple of things that I have, a couple old toys and stuff like that. And then I found this Tickle Me Elmo, and I'm like, no way, and it was like really cheap. So I'm like, I'm just gonna get it because might as well. This is not the first one I had. This is the second one. The first one I had, my grandparents got me it, got me one, and it was basically it was the same exact thing, except it spoke Spanish, and it came with the suitcase and all that. But eventually, my mom threw away the suitcase, and I had it until I was like, I think I was like 8 years old or something like that. And then my mom got rid of that because I was getting too old for it. But this is for like you guys are my thinking like, why do you have this now? For collecting. But anyway, yeah. So this is my second one, and I think the other one kind of, I don't think it broke, but I think I just stopped using it, and yeah. But save $1 now. So this box is in really good condition. Not really any marks on it. Actually, I don't see any at all. So this box is the person who had this before must have kept this in really good condition, or just you know. So it's really nice, and the box is much smaller than I expect it to be because I don't remember having the box as a little kid. But let's take a look at Elmo himself. Put the box over here to the side. Now this Elmo is in a really good condition. As you can see, there's a couple. Like being. I don't want to sound really picky, but there's a couple of marks right here. But that's obviously not a big deal to me. I honestly don't care. I didn't even realize it until now. But yeah, this one I've never had the English version of this Elmo. I've had the Spanish version, but I got this 2 years ago. And yeah, and I haven't really used it that much because I've never really made a video about it. I don't think I've ever. But I know as soon as I started watching YouTube videos, these were everywhere. A lot of people had a fetish back then, and I think they still do, of setting Elmo on fire or doing crazy stuff to him. I don't know why. I think just because he was like a nice character, they either made him evil or they just burn him. I've seen a lot of these Tickle Me Elmos just being set on fire and all that. Yeah, just all that craziness. So let me go ahead and turn this around. So you can see they have the TMX thing right here. I don't know what kind of batteries he takes. I haven't put batteries in a while, but I should check, but it's a while. So you have the switch right here, the on and off switch, and he can be activated by pressing him on if you press him on the foot, press him on the stomach, or just press him on the like under his on his lip basically. So yeah, if you guys want to get one of these, I would recommend either checking eBay. I haven't checked eBay for a while for these things. Or if you guys see these at thrift stores, they're usually uncommon there, but if you guys see any there at thrift stores, I would recommend picking them up. Oh yeah, and also in the corner it says 10th anniversary Tickle Me Elmo. It says the 10th anniversary. Oh, I see. Cause this came out in 2006, so that must have been that the original Tickle Me Elmo came out in 1996. Okay, that makes more sense now. I just realized that on camera. So yeah, I guess the original Tickle Me Elmo came out in 1996. So and there was I think there's 3 Tickle Me Elmos. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, but actually, before I activate him, let me open the box. If you guys are wondering what's in here. So you can see there's a little character right over there. That's one of my sister's action figures. And here's kind of like an instruction thing. And let's see if I can get it out. So here's kind of the instructions. The seller really, not the seller, but the owner really kept it in great condition. Obviously, because I didn't think I was just very surprised, and I thought it was brand new. I'm like, has anyone used this? But there is a little bit of signs that someone has used this, but honestly, it really doesn't bother me. So here's just kind of the pages made by Fisher Price, and just little sets. So let me put that back in here. So yeah, this was I'm just so surprised how it's a little dusty. But really surprised how in great condition it was, or it still is. But if you open this right here, if I take this out, there's a little button. Where's the button? Oh, right here. The only thing that really doesn't work is if you press this. I think Elmo's supposed to be laughing, and because it says hilarious laughter. So yeah, it doesn't work. But it's whatever. But anyway, guys, if you guys wanna see this, so let's get it started. Sorry if my words are a little mixed up today because I'm a little tired, but So we'll go ahead and press them by the get this out of the way. I want to prepare for the showdown. So I'll go ahead and press them by the mouth first. Where is it? There we go. Oh. So yeah, he works pretty good. I think the only thing that's a little struggle for him is sometimes when he lifts his back up, it just kind of gets stuck a little bit. But obviously he's 13 years old. Okay. There we go. Oh. See, that's what I don't want to happen. Alright, now here's the big one. So now I'll press him by the foot. I think I messed him up a little bit. Usually he laughs more, but here, let me go ahead and play that phrase again because I kind of messed him up a little bit. Alright, sorry about that. Here we go now. I think he's having a little bit of struggle there. Hopefully that's nothing. Anyway, guys, yeah, that's kind of basically it. So he's simple, but not really. I mean, for me reviewing an animatronic, I go into really full detail, mostly the detail. But for you know, something cool like this, I don't really. But I just kind of want to show you guys this because I know he's a toy. If you know people my age or maybe even like you know kids, if you're watching, we all grew up with this version of Tickle Me Elmo, and he always will be known to us. So, anyways, guys, I'll go ahead and end the video here. And if you guys want to see more reviews like this, I'm kind of running out of things to make reviews of because, you know. But if you guys want to see more reviews or anything like that, if you guys, you know, because I have I have a few things like this. So if you guys want to see more reviews like this, please leave a comment below, and I'll be uploading more. So make sure to leave a like on this video if you like it, and subscribe if you want to subscribe. And yeah, so I'll see you guys all in the next video. And remember, well, actually, let me try one more time, trying to activate him that way, and let's see if that works. And if it doesn't, then it doesn't. So let me try one more time. All right, let's see if this works out. I don't know what's going on with him. I don't think he's broken or anything. I just think he's just having a little trouble. Because once again, he is old. There we go. There we go. Now he's good. Alright, so yeah, let me go ahead and turn him off. So yeah, he's good. He's not broken. I think because I haven't used him for like basically a year, so so yeah, he works pretty good. And if you guys are really interested in one of these, I recommend go search for it while you can, because these things are aging. You know, they don't make them anymore, and they won't last for for a very long time. They won't last for that long. So if you guys really want these and really want one really bad, I would recommend get one, grabbing one. But anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, so stay vlogging.